Okay, well they're there. Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go, boys. Oh, it's Fennec's team. Ah.
So I go.
It's a bit sad without sound.
Shit, I'm casting for fish? For blobfish?
Okay, so the Shen instantly banned and also the Fine. Interesting. Well, are you a blobfish fan?
I'm an avid watcher.
I see. So we have a very non-biased caster here.
I'm not biased. I'm not biased.
Yeah, okay.
Very neutral.
So that means I have to root for the other team so we can, clash against each other.
Oh yeah, we can even each other out.
I see.
I gotta root for Blobfish because
Oh
the
shit.
family sports team's Phoenix keeps annoying me. I'm sorry, but it's true.
Honestly true. But okay. So what are we going to get as the first pick? Ooh, Volibear. Never mind, we're getting Syndra.
Syndra.
Someone likes playing with balls.
Going from balls to from sticks to balls.
Yeah. Sticks and stones can't break my bones, but balls can. Wait, no, that's not how it goes.
Do you want to know something funny? I had the main stream up on the computer for 2. So I could just hear you on the second stream as well.
Oh.
Okay, so mid has been called. Vex versus Syndra.
We finally see the Vex that people have been calling for in the chat for a very long time. Which is interesting because he's been playing Mal every time. And now we finally see his famous Vex.
Bear has been picked.
Ah, so why was the other team hovering then? Were they thinking about taking it away? I wonder.
They might have wanted to first like blind pick jungle, but now they lost their pick.
Why is Vex on my screen? Because it's a very good champ, Mr. Deceiver. Maybe you should learn it.
Jin has been blind picked.
That is crazy, honestly. I wonder what they pair with it. Usually Jin wants to have a very aggressive lane. But they're going to go jungle into it.
They're going for an aggressive jungle pick though.
Yeah, which is nice.
That's different. We're gonna see the
Oh.
bows.
Ooh, it's a very aggressive jungle pick. Tristana.
Speaking of sticks, Jax's weapon though.
I mean,
It
it's
is
more
a
a lantern,
stick.
no?
Yeah, but where's the lantern hanging from?
It's a lamp on a stick.
Hanging from a stick.
So we have more sticks.
Jin also has a stick.
Does he?
A loaded stick.
Okay, so what are we gonna get for the other bands?
They're gonna ban Mbessa after the previous game.
I'm guessing they do, yeah.
There is a shot because Blob hasn't been picked yet, or Volley is top, but I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, is it going to be a top?
This is an
lane?
iffy because it's kind of a flex pick, right?
For now, it is.
Because they can bait out a pick in either top or jungle and then counter that one.
Surprised by the Nami Janna bans. I don't think Janna really does that much versus the Chens right now. Wait, I need to pull up their OPGG so I can actually see what kind of champs they play. I see.
They're leaving Mbessa open.
Interesting.
Even though I
Is he
don't
going
think
to
Mbessa is
Picos?
like very head to head against Jax. I think Jax can win a long term fight against it.
I wonder if they're still going to flex the. Yeah, they're going to keep the Volibear flex to the end.
Yeah,
They're going to blind Karma.
Smart move. Smart move. I gotta say though, Jax is also kind of a flexy pick because he could go jungle, but that's more rare.
I'd love to see an engaged jump here versus a Karma, but they're probably going to play something else.
Yeah, it's gonna be Lionel Messi. Okay, let's go.
We have a Milio Jin. Milio, a champion that loves champions that can auto attack a lot.
Another champ with balls.
Ah,
A lot of balls and sticks on their team.
I see.
Is it the ultimate fight between the balls and the sticks?
Well, it's one team that has balls and sticks, and
Well,
one
now we
team
can
that
see
has
where the Jax is going.
doesn't have balls and sticks. Okay, so Trundle will probably go top with a Jax junk.
I mean, the thing is, it can go both. That's the thing.
It
They're
could go
going
both.
to
So
look.
they're keeping it flex.
I love this. I love the flexing.
The mind games.
Yeah, because Volibear can be flexed both sides. Karma can technically be flexed to mid or top. And then we have Trundle and Jax that can both be flexed as well. We're getting... Ooh,
It's gonna
okay.
be.
So we are gonna get the... Ooh!
Okay. We got some French stick in top lane.
I long for the opponent.
I long for a stick.
True, she also has a stick. So we have another stick champ. Let's go.
Stick.
Okay, so where are the
Jax is gonna be
going?
jungle from the looks of it, with Trundle on top.
Yeah, okay. Which I find very interesting because Jax used to be like a very good counter to Fiora. I don't really like the Trundle versus Fiora, even though you do have split pusher versus split pusher. Most of the times, just the Fiora wins out.
Well, on
But the
one side,
Trundle
I would
queue is
agree
good.
with Jax being a counter to Fiora, but there's only one ability that Jax has that Fiora can parry. So
Yeah,
that
but the
could
thing
get her
is
ahead in
that
the
you
fight.
can't. It's a very prediction based
Yeah,
because
that's
Jax
true.
can
That's
choose
true.
when he E's, when he actually recasts his E, and Fiora has to predict it because you can't react to it, and you can't W to get the entire duration of the E, so the entire window in which you can recast your E, you can't parry that entire window. So basically,
true.
you have to choose: do you parry early or do you parry late?
It's
So
kind of a
that's the
risky
thing.
W for Fiora.
Yeah, which is why usually you want to queue. You want to parry the Q most of the times when Jax just queues forward, because usually you get a WQ, which is what you want to W, and then you run out of the E. But versus Trundle, it's going to be a very different story. Like Trundle usually, the Q removes AD from an enemy champ, and Fiora skills very heavily with AD. So usually that's going to be what I am looking for in this top matchup, that Fiora can get the parry under Trundle Q so she doesn't get the debuff, and then try to kill the Trundle.
Yeah, I think what Blobfish is gonna try and do here is parry those Qs, because it's too risky to try and parry the pillars. That's way too risky.
And then we have the mid lane matchup. Ah, yes, the balls versus depression. Honestly, yeah, sounds good. I have never played this matchup in mids. I feel like it's going to be a very interesting matchup.
I think it's gonna be skill based, but from the looks of it, I feel like Syndra has the upper hand.
Most of the times I agree. I feel like, but Vex is very good as like a long range engage. But I just don't think, like, if Vex hits a Trundle, she's sad. She's even more depressed than she already is. If Vex hits a Jax, she's even more depressed than she already is. It's like you need to find these angles onto a Jhin where Milio can't just instantly Q you. So it's going to be... I'm going to look at what this Vex is going to do in this game, because I feel like she's going to have a very hard game against enemy team. But like the matchup is just going to be farming, probably. So boring, deceiver.
Because there's only one champion that gets her passive stacked, and that's Jax.
Yeah.
So I think what Family Esports did here is try and play around not having too many options for Vex to get her passive on, but still have the right amount of engage.
She doesn't really need a passive because she just runs into river, has her passive, and then she just engages.
Yeah, that's true.
Most of the times, and that's just her entire kit. And then she presses E, gets her Q back, and then she gets Showdown, which should be fine. I think that this game is going to be very dependent on who gets the early drakes and who can get ahead, because like both teams, the scaling is just pretty even. I feel like, but both get a
pretty
very
even
good early
scaling.
game.
I think Family Esports wins because they have more sticks.
True. They also have the better skins. What is this Vex OTP doing without a skin? Hello? Or is he not an OTP?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. What is this?
Wait, is a Vex? He's kind of like a Vex OTP, but he doesn't have a skin for Vex. That's actually sad.
Maybe he's
honestly.
using custom skins. Maybe he's using a Gragas custom skin for Vex.
Coping.
I do
Sad
love the
bomba.
Fiora mechanics because she has a lot of extra physics in this skin, which are very nice. So
She has
yeah,
a foam stick on this skin, right?
yeah, she has a foam stick that actually wiggles, and she also has something else
Wobbly
that can
stick.
wiggle. So yeah,
Her eyes.
yeah, exactly. So yeah,
Definitely
this
her
is going to
eyes.
be a fun game.
Oh, maybe the scarf jiggles a lot.
Yes.
I think it doesn't jiggle as much as Graga's belly, though.
Oh, but Gragas has the best jiggle physics.
Oh
Even
god.
talking about it make me stutter. Like,
Yo, disgusting.
it's just Gragas SKDA is the best thing that League has ever done.
So we have two pro players here, FPX Monkeyway and Rogue Phanex. Let's go. Where's Trundle's face? Covered by hair. He has a very luxurious beard and hair on his face. You know,
He goes to the salon.
to like look at the curls, man. Imagine
They
having
take
those
maintenance.
curls. Oh. Oh no. I see a black screen.
We'll probably just have to load the game.
There we go. We're in the game. Let's go. Oh my god, it's the rainbow wobbly stick. The best chroma,
The rainbow foam stick. That's
especially for this
Beautiful.
month.
in Pride Month. Let's go.
Yeah, Pride Month special. Let's go, boys.
You
Didn't
know
know
what?
Fiora
We
was
give them
inclusive.
points.
So bonus points. Okay, seems to be no level 1 shenanigans. Which makes sense, you know.
They want to keep their summoners for when it's
Like both teams don't really have that great level 1, so they don't just want to do something level 1. I wonder where we see the first kill though, because I think mid lane is just going to be a snooze fest farming festival until jungle comes around, and then bot
we
lane
gonna have
and top
a-
lane is going to be fun.
let's have a bet. Who's gonna have the first
It's gonna have the first blood.
successful gank?
I think Volibear has early ganks. I don't think Jax has really good early ganks. Like he can't really gank anywhere except mid. And I don't know. Good luck trying to gank a Vex as a Jax, in my opinion. So I think both junglers are also probably just going to look into full clear and maybe run top. Try to do something there.
My bet is that because Volley starts at red, he's gonna pass towards bot. I think the first fight's gonna be at bot because both Jax and Volley is starting on top side.
So who do you think are the carries on
The
on
sticks.
both teams?
The carries on both teams, I feel
Like
like
who do you
it's-
think needs to carry from both teams?
If they want to be successful in like those fights, I feel like it's gonna be Volley and Trist
Yeah.
for Noah's training arc. If I'm gonna look at Family Esports, I feel like it's Syndra is gonna have a lot of impact.
Yeah. It's probably that. Though,
Big trade on mid.
Syndra is gold, so it's going to be harder, but I'm hoping to see a very good. Ooh, we did not predict the bite from the Trundle. That is sad.
Vex is trading heavily with Syndra
That is surprising.
in a successful way. I feel like that's going to be the play here, though. Vex trying to get ahead in early so Syndra can't spike late.
Oh my god, look at that wobbly stick. We love it.
That rainbow stick is doing so much.
Fennec's already running it down. Yeah. Okay. Oh, he gets his passive. Does he have a Q? No, he does not get a Q.
Triss recalled for a quick
It's Triss
call.
already recalled for a call. It's an item I see a lot more often, and there's a very big debate going on. There are a lot of ADC players who absolutely hate the item, and there are a lot of ADC players that absolutely love this item. So I'm very, it's good to see that we see someone pick. Oh, a solo kill!
Big flash W from the Vex.
FedEx did
That-
not expect that one.
I did not expect that one either. I thought the fun is gonna happen in like the first gank.
Nice. I did not expect this matchup to go this way, but I'm happy to see it. We get a first blood on Neferatu.
To get
On his
back on
famous
the
Vex.
call topic, I feel like in this matchup it's gonna be good. Because both Jin and Trist aren't that heavy on the early game. So I feel like Trist is just gonna play it safe and get some extra gold.
Yeah.
Okay, Volley is just checking in on Syndra.
Volley. Phoenix is just blatantly trying to get a ward in and face checking a volley bear that is done with his full clear.
Fiora is getting the overhand as well on top.
Yeah.
Put a little pressure of putting the minions in tower. Maybe
And there
looking
goes
for a
the
recall.
Tristana. Ooh. Ah, but Jin gets the roots.
Big,
Emilio has the
big
W on
trade though.
himself.
Triss going back in.
Lethal tempo stacked. Can he do the damage? Ooh.
Oh, Jax is going for that's
Yeah.
exactly what we see with Vex. It's just
This
the
is what we
moment they
said
jump
earlier.
in.
Jack's ganking is so hard versus the Vex who just fears you if he has it up. Like you need
Yeah,
to
and
wait
the
for
moment
Syndra to hit
he
it.
queues in, he just has it up again. And Vex can just wait out the W until Jax comes.
Drake is spawning in 5 seconds. Which team is going to get it first? Like none of the junglers are close to it,
They're both
which I'm
on
very
top side.
surprised about.
I feel like I think that Noah's training arc is going to get it first because bot has the recall earlier. They're resetting sooner.
It's the both are just sitting on the longsword right now. One has Cole and Boots, which isn't that much better. But I think in general, Volibear just has so much early game power compared to Jax. Jax usually needs his first item, so I'm guessing
Yeah.
that the Noah's training arc is going to try to find the Drake. But I'm
Well-
surprised because I think,
Oh, Syndrome
left
was
side
dead.
just scales better in the late game. So early Drake stacking would have been good. Ooh. Does it dig? Ooh,
Almost getting
living.
Milio. Almost getting
That was
Milio, but
close.
his heal's keeping him alive.
Meanwhile, they're being invaded on the red side. Luckily, he already took our scamps.
Also, Syndra getting away on a slight bit of help.
Is this where they're going to the Drake now?
I feel like they're going for Drake. They're in a very
Must-
good spot to get Drake now, but Volley
There's
is moving down to
already a
bomb.
good CS lead in the top lane, which is good to see if you're a fan of Noah's training arc.
Yeah, Blobfish is putting a lot of pressure on Trundle, so she can just safely farm. Just whack those foam sticks against the minions.
Yeah. The rainbow foam stick. We love to see it. Okay, it's another fair. Electrocute procs. Syndra misses the QE. Fiora going for an all-in,
You're
but
putting
she's not gonna kill.
misses the W.
Even if it hits, but you don't know, maybe they can tower dive.
Yeah, but Jax is in top side though, so I don't think it's gonna be a tower dive, let alone a gank. Even though Jax
Yeah.
is looking towards ganking here, he's moving up.
Feel like it's kind of a waste of a time to try to gank this Fiora because Trundle just used his R already, so it's not really going to do much. I'm sad to see that the Drake is still up, even though it's been 7 minutes. It's been up for 2.5 minutes. None of the two teams taken it. I guess they just feel like they can't take it because none of the both think they don't win a fight. Jax is invading. Milio is top side. Ooh, all in for the Vex. Misses the
Syndra
spells after.
playing that actually pretty well, timing the E to make sure that Vex gets away.
Oh wow, Fiora flashed from that. That is crazy. Ah, we love seeing the Jax R. on screen so we don't see the tower dive happening at the same time. Karma dies. Tristana is also going to... Oh, lives on 1
Tristana's
HP!
Triumph saving Tristana right there.
Lives on 1 HP. That's crazy. But
Shaw
the Jin
getting
has been
away.
dove.
Shaw just slightly getting out of that alive.
This is also why I don't get why the melee is topside when Grubs hasn't spawned yet. So now you're getting punished for it, even though Jin did get a 1-for-1, which is still good. He is losing a lot of farm. Fiora TPing back, Grubs are up, Drake is up, none of the objectives are being played for.
Sooner or later, they're gonna just try and get one objective, right?
Also, unironically, the Cole saved him there. If he had any other item, the Cole he would have died. The Cole healing on hit plus the the healing on hit actually saved him there. It's literally just that small extra HP that saved him, which is crazy.
Actually, an insane pick. It's just thought out from the start.
Okay, they baited out the parry, and now they're
Trundle's
getting an
fully
all
stacked
in.
lethal tempo.
But Trundle is winning
Getting
this.
Fiora.
Karma is not
Fiora
doing anything.
didn't get that last vital.
Karma also didn't have a shield up or something because she didn't get a shield. Grubs has been taken. Drake is being taken by the enemy team. That's nice. If you're the better scaling team and you're already getting a Drake, that must feel very good. Who let Rowan cast me? Yeah,
Taito
shade.
going for it.
So now Jax is invading because Volibear has to protect topside tower. Is he gonna get the blue though? We were test. Hey, hello! I'm helping you out here, guys. Wow, I am being flamed by chat and
You're doing great,
the
Ron. Don't listen
organizers.
to them. Don't listen to them.
Can we get some Roan love in the chat, please? I mean,
Yeah, okay.
this is uncalled for.
I'm getting all the hates.
I know we're both for different teams, but just bear with them.
Okay, Tristana going in. Is she going to die? No. Jin 4th shot doing a lot of damage. Can they retaliate though? Nah, Jin misses the W, but can he hit the R? The curtains are closing.
Shaw flashing away from the Jack stun.
Well, no kill, sadly. Ooh, Trundle. Fiora's parries are very good though. She's been parrying the Qs quite a lot. So, what is going to happen now? What are both teams looking for? I feel like right now the game is just very even, but one team has Drake and one team has 3 grabs. I feel like the team with the Drake is just going to be so much happier than the team with the grabs. Unless Fiora can get a lead, I don't think the grubs are going to be that important right now.
It depends because both Trundle and Fiora are kind of like split pushy champions.
Yeah.
So the
which
only
is why
way you can get like value out of your grubs is try and get a split push in, but that can only
Fiora
happen
right
if...
now is being perma pushed in.
Yeah, so Fiora does not get a chance to push whatsoever.
Yep. Which is why it's like it feels very awkward. Tristana is also not allowed to play for the towers because she's an ADC and not a mid laner. Mid lane Tristana usually pushes a lot more. Ooh!
Okay, heavy
She
engage on
wasted
Jack on back.
She wasted the fear and the Jax is killing her. But is he going to die as well?
But
Yes,
it's a
he
1-for-1, even though they immediately got punished.
Well, and instantly
But
we go back
good
to top
pick
lane.
though. I feel like Vex had a shutdown on her, so that was a good pick from them.
Yeah, it was a good window where they found a window where Vex didn't have her fear. Oh, Fnatic pause. Not that I can talk about that because our team paused way too much. But
Yeah,
you know,
your team has the record for the longest pause in Summer Showdown
can we
history.
do pick'ems for that? Pick'ems for the longest pause in game. Let's go.
I wonder what's happening.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we don't see in-game chat, so we can't really use that.
We have any inside information going on? Curious to see what's going on in the pause menu.
Oh, let's see. There we go. Fnatic pause hack. Let's go. More people know the meme. Our jungle is having issues. My issue is talent. Comes with the champ, I heard. The all chat banter is going wild today. So it seems like Volibear is having issues. So right now the gold lead is 1k for, Noah's training arc, which I feel like is very good. They want to spike very early on 2 items. It's restarting. Okay. So it's nice that they got a gold lead.
Yeah, now
Yeah,
that they
wonder where
pause
this
the
game
game,
is
I
going.
can't get rid of that gold graph until they unpause.
Wait, because it's the in-game thing.
Let's talk the first phase over. Let's talk it over. Let's look analyze what's happened.
I think it's looking good for the wobbly stick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, we
looking
got a
at
kills
this,
mid lane.
judging by what's been happening, I feel like the biggest players are gonna come from mid and bot. I feel like top is just gonna have a snooze fest of tiny trades, and the fun is happening in mid and bot.
I mean, you also can see where are the kills right now, and well, we can't see that because we see the gold graph. But Vex has a
So,
kill, and
Syndra
Tristana
has
has a
one.
kill.
Yeah, and Syndra has one for Family Esports, and then I
Trundle?
think Trundle had one, and probably Jin or Jax.
Jax had one. So right now, if you look at Noah's training arc, it's very focused on bot side. And if you look at the other team, which I forgot the name of,
Family Esports, yes.
Yes, Family Esports. Thank you. They are.
Wasn't that the team you were rooting for?
No, I was already
You
rooting
forgot
for
the
them
name?
because to go against you, so we can have some clashing. I don't know.
Okay.
But since a lot of people are Fenix haters, I feel like they're very much so the underdog. But yes, we have Family Esports, which has a very strong top side, which is nice because if Trundle can get the side push going, together with already having first Drake, it's like you can give up Drakes later for like a tier 2, tier 3, and you're just going to win the game through that. Damn. Debated GG's.
So from the junglers, let's look at Monkey Way and Saito. Who's gonna have more impact? Just champ wise, team fight wise.
I mean, right now, it's very different in terms of how they scale. Like, Volibear is going to be very early game focused. He can, gank with his Q. And he has a lot of base damage, where Jax just needs to scale. He gets most of his damage from his W and his passive, so he needs to get levels into that, and he needs to get levels in general. And then he can, start fighting on 1 to 2 items. So I think right now, Family Esports is very happy with their first Drake because that means they don't have to fight for a very long time if they need to. Which means that you can let the Jax scale, you can let the Syndra scale, and you can let the Trundle scale. And I think that it's going to be a lot better for their team later on into the game because I think they just outscale later on. Syndra can just, press R on the Tristana later on and just one-shot her. Jax is going to be very good versus 3 of their champions, and even versus Vex, he gets magic resist from his E. So, or well, not magic resist, but less magic damage. So, he's going to be very strong later on, and I think Trundle can win the 1v1 later on into the side lane as well. So overall, I think even though they're 1k gold behind, I think this game is going very well for Family Esports. But I don't know, what do you think?
I
Since
get
you are,
where you're, I get where you're coming from. No, I'm not biased. I'm not biased. I'm just here for the balls.
You
I'm
can
just here for the
defend the
balls
other
and sticks.
team.
I'm just here for the balls and sticks. No,
I see.
just looking at the quality of team fights, the impact that Noah's training arc can have with just a couple abilities I feel like they have more CC. They have Vex who can get some massive fears off. Volley could come right in and stun the right person. I don't know how much we're gonna see Fiora and Trundle in team fights.
Probably not.
But probably not. Probably they're just both gonna split push, and honestly, I feel like Trundle's gonna have a quicker push than Fiora.
For now, yes.
For now, yeah, for sure. His W can have like big impacts on his pushing quality. But I don't think that 1K gold difference is gonna have a lot of impact on the rest of the game.
Oh, wait, we're
Oh,
starting
we
again.
have begun.
Or not?
Oh, we're freezing.
Or is that change sides?
It's spectator freeze. It's not as long as like the actual pause,
Oh.
but it'll be back in a minute.
I see. So we have to wait because of delay, I guess.
Yeah, basically.
So
But
what do we see right now? We
my-
see a Fiora and a Volibear on top side. Volibear is invading, and the Trundle is trying to look for a push. Will the Volibear be able to gank him and kill him?
there is an exact gold difference, almost exact gold difference for Trundle being a little bit ahead and Volley being a little bit ahead of his Jax. The gold difference isn't that big. This could go either way.
Yep. Ooh. What do we have here? The Volibear didn't gank. He just went back for his camps because Fiora decided to reset, and she got the Ravenous Hydra first. Probably Trundle is going to look for it back as well and try to get the Ravenous Hydra as well. But first, we're going to get a Demolish proc. Wait, is he going to get punished for this Demolish proc though? Is
Volley
he going to
is
die?
dead.
He
Trundle
is.
has overextended this tower proc.
That is crazy. The greed for the tower proc.
That is not valuable whatsoever.
Because right now Vex is going to push out and she's going to get the exact same plates. Trundle does have TP, so he can TP
Syndra
back.
being caught out here.
Oh, Syndra's dead.
And
Nice.
Saito taking Syndra with him.
And we get a flash. Oh, we get a nice parry.
Blobfish is going hard on the Milio.
Yep. This is what I said. Red team is
Fiora
very much
has
stronger
too
right now.
much. Yep, Milio is gone. Let's
This
see what
whole
Jax is going to do.
sequence of events is so bad for blue sides. First Trundle dying, and because
And
of
Blobfish
that...
takes Jax as well for the double kill.
Oh, ADCs fighting each other. Oh, never mind. Nothing is going to happen. ADC roll. Love to see it.
Chaw instantly regretting jumping in, just going back again.
He's just going to lifesteal. Jin going for
Fiora
the
might
thunder
push out the
tickles.
tower. Fiora is going to push out the tower. He is taking the first tower
First turret.
in the game.
Okay. Which means that right now no one has feats yet. Which means it's going to be done by who gets the first 3 objectives. And since we had very late Drake stacking, we're not really getting Drakes right now, so it's going to take a very long time. So someone is going to get these feats.
Karma in a bit of a pickle here.
We.
Getting
Ah,
away
but-
after
okay.
Syndra's ult.
As you can see, the Trundle is just perma pushing. Fiora just has to take the farm she can get. Same for Jin. Like, it feels like blue side is just perma shoving in the enemy team, and red side just can't do anything. Ooh, but Vex hits it. Oh!
Vax
Vex
taking
hits the ult
Jin
and
in
kills
a
Jin.
sliver.
Wow.
That was a quick one.
ADC roll looking fun. Being caught alone in the river, and you were instantly dead to the depressed little Yordle.
I do hope
Seems like
Nosferatu is
the
happier in real
second
life than
game
Vax is in game.
Coming
Has the
to a
second game
close.
ended?
Yes, I think they're
Yeah, the
ending
second
right
game is coming
now.
to an end.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And the winner is not quite yet, but yes, it
It's
is
Chocolate
the Chocolate
Apes.
Apes. So congratulations to the apes.
Wow.
Trundle just laughing off the couple hits that Fiora took
Yeah, his
with
passive
his
and his
passive
Ravenous
and
Hydra.
Ravenous,
It's doing work.
slapping that little Rose for a bit of adaptive.
Also queuing the Fiora for some more AD.
I feel like Trundle's getting the upper hand in this lane right now.
Yep. Fiora cannot do anything. Which is why I'm surprised by the counter pick. Because they picked Fiora into this matchup, and I feel like it just doesn't do enough right now. Like, she was ahead in the early game. It's oh. Wait! Your bingo card! Shade! They're dancing!
Yay!
They're dancing!
I have
So-
not touched my bingo card.
Oh, me neither. I don't have a bingo card. But you know, you talked about that the other time, and then they staged it, but this time they didn't stage it, so it actually counts, I would say,
Yeah.
which is nice. But as I was saying, like, Fiora was very far ahead in farm in the early game, and now Trundle is just even while one CS ahead. Even
Is
after
he-
dying.
He's even
know?
it out, but if we're gonna look at the gold difference, there is a 4K gold difference right now, 4.5.
Yeah.
That's a bit different than that 1K difference that there was.
Yeah, but that's not his fault. It
It
He is,
definitely isn't.
he is even with his later.
It definitely isn't. If we're looking at the stats, the biggest gold difference is in jungle, mid, and ADC.
Yeah. As Bowsy likes to say, not my lane, not my problem. And what are we going to see here? They did take the second Drake, so they're one objective away from getting feats. Herald also...
Trundle
got
being
taken.
caught out right here. They take the tower, they take the troll. But mid towers, mid tier
Herald
1
is
being
being
picked
placed.
by Family Esports. We're gonna push that Herald into the second tower.
Are we going to get a contest on who's pushing the fastest? I think the Tristana and Fiora team with Grubs is going to win
Noah's
that
training
one.
arc has taken that fourth tower as well.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the Grubs and Tristana and Fiora just push way faster.
And now there's a 5.5k gold lead.
Okay, she didn't parry the stun, so Syndra does get the stun.
Yeah, Syndra waited patiently for that parry to happen.
Baiting it out. So right now, Noah's Training Dark is 5.5k gold ahead. Like, the lead keeps growing and growing. Fiora is getting a lot more gold now. And that all because Trundle got caught out by the 4-man rotation. Now we're just waiting for the next objective, which is Atakan on bot side.
Who's
This
gonna
side is
get
already
that first?
recalling for it. Do we have TPs? We have a TP on Fiora, but we do not have a TP on Trundle. Which
You
means
see-
that Trundle has to walk to the objective, while Fiora could TP if needed.
We see Noah's training arc getting a lot of vision over Atakon. But right
I
now it's
think this
looking
should
more
be
they're
just be there,
starting it
Atakon.
instantly.
No,
They're
not
seeing
yet.
Jax right there.
Oh, did he bait him? He went with the Q. Jax tried to counter-strike it, but he just went for the ward. He baited the counter-strike. And now they're going to get Atakan for free.
Oh,
This
that
is
a
very
global
well
offensive.
played by Red Side.
Oh,
Ooh,
Jax forcing the flash of Vex.
but Vex does get out. They don't get a kill. And now we're just
I
going
call
to
that a
wait.
worthy flash. They
I
take the
agree.
Atakon.
They're getting the Atakan. They're almost 6k
And
gold ahead
Fiora
now.
going at it. Blobfish ulting the Trundle, queuing, parrying
Oh.
that Q and taking Trundle away.
I think the biggest difference is that Fiora had anti-heal, what Trundle did not. As you
That
can
is
see in
true.
the items. Fiora just has the better item. She also has the armor boots, while Trundle has the Swifties, which doesn't really help him in this matchup.
Normally I'd say that anti-heal's a myth, but Blobfish is proving otherwise.
What are we going to see now? I see Trundle is going for the Blade of the Ruined King, which is going to be a very squishy build.
Triforce on Fiora's side.
I see, she gets... Auw. Niet in mijn kamer dan. Well, they're getting the second Drake, which is very good to see. Feels like this game is going to be over soon.
Gold difference has led towards 6k right now.
They're tower diving the Vex. Vex does get the
Vex
fear, but she
TPing
does
there
know.
wasn't the brightest move, but they're taking some champions down in bot lane.
So both sides are just fighting on the turrets with numbers advantage, and both are getting a kill, but the red side is getting way more for this. They're getting towers and everything. Yeah, top lane gold differential is just so big now. The Fiora is just going to win the side lane from now on, which means that red team should win this game.
Noah's training arc is just getting some more tactical picks so they can get some more gold and objectives. Fiora's just scaling way quicker than Mr. Doorman in top lane. There's a 2.5k gold difference between the two top laners.
Okay. So warm as well.
Don't want to be in the Netherlands right now. Sorry.
Yeah, the Netherlands is quite warm. I do not like it.
Was it like 30 degrees today?
32. And then playing games all day, casting games, it's fun. We chose a very
Sitting
good day
inside
to
the-
host the tournament.
I've been sitting inside the entire day getting some ink just painted into my body. It's not the most ideal thing to do.
Oh, you got a tattoo?
I did.
Ah, that sounds nice.
Shade has seen the picture.
I see. Ooh, Phoenix gets
Oh.
killed again.
Phoenix
Even-
trying to get Nosferatu, but
Even getting
God.
the flesh from the Syndra. That is very worth. The only problem is how are they going to win this game? Like, how are they going to actually kill these turrets? I feel like without Baron, it's going to be very hard.
Saito just going in, just running on all fours.
Vex with like no HP is actually trying to kill the Jax with flash.
Family Esports base is being opened.
Oh, my teammates are already calling me for the next game. I see.
Duty
Are we
calls.
playing the next game on 10 p.m. or are we waiting for this game to finish?
On 10 p.m. Yeah, because we
Okay.
want to start the games roughly at the same time.
Yeah, but then you won't be there because you're still watching this game, no?
Yeah, that's why we'll first finish this game.
Okay, so we're finishing this game and then you're joining, but we already start the game playing, or
I mean, it depends who are we casting, if we're casting your game or not. Shane, do you remember?
I think
meantime,
we were
Baron
on
fighting is going
second
on.
one. Yeah, Baron
Uh,
is being fought for.
Volume
Jin with
Fjord
one
is going
HP.
straight to the bot line.
Well, I think this game is over anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Everyone has been taken
That is
down
an
from Family
Ace for
Esports.
red sides.
Noah's training arc can just shove this down.
Every
Fiora
time you
and
say
Volley have a
that,
lot
I
of
hear
pushing.
instead of Noah's training arc, I hear no restraining arc.
Maybe they should
like-
change their name to Noah's Training Arc.
True.
With that rainbow foam stick, they can restrain a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. Well, are they going to be able to end here? They do have a very strong Fiora. They do have 3 grubs.
It's going to be tight because Milio has been respawned. Jin has almost respawned.
I think they're going to get it.
They're trying. They're going to get it.
Yeah. And
4
the
people.
game is over.
There we go. Good. Congratulations to Noah's Training Arc.
Well, why is someone being called? It's not me. Okay. Well, with that, I probably have to go to my team as well because we play in 4 minutes. So, thanks for having me on the cast, and I'll see you guys probably after the game then.
Thank you as well, Rowan. Good luck.
Bye bye.
Who do you think
Bye.
was the MVP for that match?
Who was the MVP?
Oh, well,
We.
if we're gonna look at stats right here, just based off of damage and gold, it's gonna be Blobfish. But I feel like Nafaratu's played a lot of fights really well.
I think
And
in
Volibear
terms
had
of
so many good. Saito's Volibears has had so many good engages.
yeah, I think in terms of like how the game went, I think you give it to the Vex for solo killing the lane opponent multiple times. I think that is going to have the best impact in this game.
All right, let's.
I
let's
agree,
move into the
Nafaratu.
casting couch.
So Nafaratu.
Hello, Nafaratu.
Oh, hello.
You've been selected
Whoa.
as the MVP for this game.
Oh my god. I thought it was gonna be Fish or Saito. Unexpected.
I would have chosen Fish because of his very nice and wobbly stick, but
Should we bring Fish in here? I could do it as
Yeah,
well.
the fish stick. Get
Let's
here also.
let's bring
Get
in the
here
rainbow
also.
stick.
Hello.
Hello.
You have
Well,
also.
hello
oh, he's
wobbly
deafened.
stick.
Oh, no.
He
He's
is
deafened.
deafened.
Oh, he's deafened.
Wait, I'm looking at Nafaratu's interview. What is this? Why am I here? What?
You have
Because
also
you
been
have
deemed
a-
as a special valuable player.
Oh, thank you. Wait,
because of your
I saw you-
rainbow stick.
Oh, true. Yeah, we gotta do the stick, man. Like I saw the sticking in chat, and I just had to pull the stick out. Like.
I mean, your stick
We
has been the
appreciate
most
it.
valuable stick of the
Yeah,
game. So
I know. Yeah, it was good. It felt great, pulling that out. But yeah, I need to give kudos to my enemy top laner. He was great, like great sports. Like
yeah,
we
you
both
had
did
some
spots.
pretty good trades in early, and then later on in the game,
He
you got the upper hand.
his trundle things, and yeah, I died early, but then I managed to roam mid, and it worked out. But yeah, Ravenous Hydra versus Ravenous Hydra is just nothing. I can't.
It's just healing.
We were just standing there pushing waves. It was nothing. But yeah, I do feel like Nafaratu is a good VIP doll. Like I feel like he played insane Vex, insane side lane. He managed to kill the Synd early game. I don't think he should be able to kill that Synd early game, but he managed to do it somehow. He had some
Yeah.
really nice ult, especially that last fight. Like that.
Yeah,
ult was
that
the
came to our
deciding factor.
surprise.
Yeah. Like, he
The
just
early
killed it,
kills.
like through everyone. Anyways, no man, it was good.
Well, good job to all of you.
I'd like to
Congratulations to
nominate.
Noah's Training Arc.
I'd like to nominate Nafaratu for second greatest stick in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My stick was also good.
Where is Vex's stick though?
No,
The
his
ult.
ult. His ult.
Is it
The
hidden?
ult.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Enemy team played amazingly, by the way. The Trundle guy was scary as fuck, man. I can't lie. And they were really good sports when we paused the game. Like they were chill about
Yes.
it.
Yeah,
And-
exactly.
It was fun. Also, why is everyone hating on Phoenix, by the way? Phoenix seems to be an absolutely amazing guy. What? Like, why is
It's
everyone
been a
hating on
bit
Phoenix?
annoying in the chat.
There we go. We got some
I
opponent.
can't deny.
We got
Got some
some
opponents.
opponents just being actual good sports to Phoenix.
I-
You
yeah.
being a good sport to Phoenix.
Yeah, of course I should. You should respect your enemies. But yeah, it was a good game. It was a good game. I think Nafaratu should talk more at all. Because I'm kind of stealing his show. He's the VIP after all.
I'm done.
Well,
I'm done.
Nafarata, do you have anything to analyze about your game?
About my game?
Any post game comments?
Not really. I feel like I did pretty good. I mean, sometimes I walk just a little bit too forward and I died a few times, but that's all.
You did great, Nav. You did great.
Yeah, that's everything.
Okay. Well, congratulations.
I'm
to you,
quite
to
proud
Noah's
of
Training
our team.
Arc.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like, imagine this is our training arc. Like, imagine us at our peak. It's gonna be crazy.
Imagine actually reaching max potential.
Like, we'll see you guys in the finals.
How far in the training arc are you? Do you
Oh yeah,
feel
we're like we just lost to the the big guy, and we're like, whoa, we're gonna beat him. Yeah, we're
'cause
coming
how
up
many
to the
lessons
finals.
do you still have?
About 2 games, I'd say.
Yeah, but before the training arc is over and you're reaching max potential.
1 dead void. Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, got it.
He's the top laner in the next game we're playing.
Ah, there we go. Oh, you're already
actually,
calling
no.
out shots.
Yeah, wait, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I already made a prediction, but yeah.
Okay.
But it was
Well,
nice.
let's see if your glass ball is not from Etsy.
Right. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Good
By
luck
the
in
way,
your next game.
yeah, thank you. Shade, I have a question.
Yes.
Am I casting next game, or can I cast next game if I'm not playing?
You can if you want to.
Okay.
I just need to.
You can.
test
I
myself.
I'd love to
can.
cast with Toby if you wanna.
Well,
if
I
you
can
have
give
your-
my stick to you because this has been the only game I can cast.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll grab your stick. I'll
I'll
grab your
pass
stick and my
over.
stick.
I'll pass over my stick to you.
Thank you. That it is only fitting.